this conference, I have been afraid to defend the inclusion network for many years. Actually, when it started, I love Karen, and I'm so thankful that she put this together along with the team. I'm sad that we can't be together. I'm not really good at recording a presentation, so bear with me as I go through my time. I hope you get something out of it. So, I have a question for you. What is your calling? Or maybe what has God called you to do with your life? Maybe to help you think about it. What makes your heart skip a beat when you get ready to do it? We may have similar causes that may have some of the overlapping details, but you should know that your calling is unique. No one else can do what you do, exactly how you do it, and with the people that are in your life. Isn't that awesome to think of? Like, you are the only one that can answer your calling. So, how do we do this? You know, I've been working in the disability world for over 10 years now, and we talk a lot about getting jobs or going to work, but I don't think we talk enough about God's calling and how people with disabilities have a calling. So what would the world look like if we had the conversation with the oppressed community where we can share our struggles and lift each other up? It also requires prayer and meditation on God's word to discover who God called you to be and what He called you to do. I would like to share a story with you about a good friend of ours who happens to have Down syndrome. This friend loves to work with children. She works at daycare 5 days a week. I really don't think she ever comes out. She loves children and she loves to interact with them and talk to them. So when it came time for her to serve at her church, she really wanted to teach preschool, Sunday school. And the leaders of that church had some questions. They wondered what would happen if there was an emergency. Who would help the kids if they fall down and you're not able to pick up what does it need to succeed? These classes were good questions, and they were asked to our friends and our family, and they were able to figure out the best way that she can serve the kids. And together, they created a space where she could live out her calling. She was able to color with the kids. She got down and played with the toys on the ground. She told them Bible stories, and the kids loved her, and she loved the kids. It was a great story. But the reason that this was successful is because of the conversation. When people with disabilities live out their calling within the French community, they're able to learn new skills, maybe something that they never did before, and they're able to try it out and learn something new. They're able to ask for help. You know, it's okay to ask for help. We all need help. He didn't create us to do it for ourselves. He created us to do it as a community. And when we ask for help, the other person has the chance to be blessed by giving help. So together as a team, you learn how the body functions and where one person is lacking, the other person can step up, and vice versa. So this team becomes something natural. And then it's a beautiful space where you can see people gifts. We had to rely on natural support, whether that be the parents, the caregiver, or the spouse. There are some unique people that can help the person understand what God has called them to do. And within living out this calling, we will make mistakes. But the great thing about that is God's grace covers all our mistakes. And He loves us. And He wants to grow from the mistakes and learn from them. And rely on Him to give us the strength to give that up and to continue living out our calling. And living out this calling requires us to make accommodations. A lot of people think accommodations are for individual with a disability. But really, accommodation can help the whole community. Let's say, for example, someone needs a list of tasks to do so they can stay on the schedule. But now, that list can be used for another person who is new and learning how to complete the task, or allowing more time for the individual to complete a job, because it allows time to have conversations and get to know someone else. I was asked, a beautiful relationship can grow just because people are living out their calling. Because God created us to be in a relationship with Him and other people. And that's why the congregation as a whole can grow and be able to serve more people. Because when you establish that trust and that humility, that's when people flourish. And that's when they can discover and grow and succeed at living out God's calling on their lives. Well, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story. You know, I always believed that I had a calling to work with people with disabilities. I went to undergrad and I went to graduate school to learn how to better serve people with disabilities. And I served in the ministry for 5 years. And I loved it. I know it was a calling for the rest of life. Until God called me out of that. And that's a great thing to think about. God calls you today for a season. Or God calls you today for a lifetime. But how is it that? How is the conversation with God is the most important part? So like I said, I always thought I was going to work in the disability ministry. But when I graduated college and went into the ministry, I loved it. I thought it was the best. I thought you cannot get any better than this. And then there came a time where God called me out of the ministry, and I was just trying to figure out, like, what's next? God, are you done with me? And thankfully, He's never done with us. So I started to go to a new church. I started to hard to fit in with the women's ministry. Yeah, I really wanted to be accepted and loved. And while they were great people, I never really felt like a true friend, like a friend that I could talk to about my issues as a woman, a friend that I could pray with, a friend that I could confide into, because everywhere I looked, I saw someone better than who I was. And I really struggled with that. And I started to ask God, is this what you want me to feel? I was so lonely and so depressed. But I knew that God didn't leave me, so I kept trusting Him, and I kept believing that He would be faithful. And as I clung to Him, I figured I learned that I didn't have to be like everyone else. I could just be Angela, who He created me to be, who He spent the time to knit me together the way that He wanted me to be. My loud personality, my laughter that can be echoed to the horror. That was a mistake. That was who the God created me to be. And I had to love that. So, fast forward 5 years, I started working in a disability job, and I loved it. And I'm doing my thing, but I still have to itch in my heart to have a space where I could go to. Yeah, I was secure in the doors, but I just wanted friendship. I just wanted to be encouraged and encourage other women. So I began to pray, God, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to live out the rest of my life? And I heard their voice say, India, I want you to create a ministry for women. I was like, what? You're talking to me? I don't think you are the right person. I'm not the right person to do this. I think you got it wrong. But I knew He did. I knew that God is never wrong. So I began to pray what He wanted this ministry to look at. And that's when I answered the call to women's ministry. All my prayers that I prayed about for this ministry to naturally include people with disabilities, women with disabilities who just father attended a class. So I began to talk to my partner. They were just the dreams that God had laid in my heart. I began to say, like, I know 100% that God called me to be in a wheelchair, not for my identity, but for His glory. That I knew that my life could be a reflection of how good He is and how faithful He is. So, I never forget that night that we had the conversation, and then we just stopped talking, and the room was really quiet for like 5 minutes. It was like uncomfortable, awkward, really quiet, but no one to say anything. But I knew that God was working. So all of a sudden, David shouts, welcome. I was like, wait, yes, 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 yes. God had called me to go through the life for His purpose, because He called me to reach people, reach women for His name, and that's where work on food. Right from the beginning, I wanted it to be a place where everyone could be accepted, everyone could feel loved, everyone could experience Jesus the way that I have encountered Jesus. So when I started to tell people about this calling that God placed in my life, people kind of looked at me like, are you sure you want to do this? We're in the middle of the pandemic. It will be hard for you to reach people. It's going to take a lot of work. I said, yes, I want to do it. I want to answer God's call. I want to reach women for the gospel, because He never stops loving us, and we need to tell people that. So that's where I began. So I began writing blog posts, and I tell you that it had to be easy. There are days where I could spend 5 hours writing a blog post because I type speaker, and I put the blog post. I put 100 people can be reached within an hour, and then I look at it and maybe only 2 women had read it. And now, at first, that was very discouraging. I was like, why do I do this work if only 2 people read my blog? my God told me over and over, those two people needed to hear what you had to say. Well, I put on your heart, I wanted you to say, because I wanted them to hear that I loved them. And that's where I found my joy. And so that I am living out my calling to bring Him glory. One of the most important part of my calling is the team of ladies that I have behind me that are praying for me and lifting me up so that I can shine the light of Christ. My team encourages me when you get hurt and listen to my questions when I don't know what to do. They help me discover my calling every single day. In this journey, one thing without the body of Christ. So I encourage you, wherever we discover our calling, I will help people with disabilities discover theirs, that we rely on the Lord to guide us, and we have the conversation with Him, and we go to His Word for help, because that's where we can find the greatest help in Him. I thank you for listening today. I hope that you are encouraged on your journey of living out God's call in your life. I would like to pray for you as we leave that will make me so blessed. That will bless my heart. So I'm going to pray for you. Lord, I thank you for these people. I thank you that they are part of this conference. Lord, I just pray that you will guide us into living out your call on our life. You are a good God, and that you are in control. We love you and we praise you. And you therefore, thank you, God. I hope you have a great conference. And feel free to look up on the webpage or Facebook. We would love to have you join us. Thank you.